Hey, this is Ronnie. I don't have my teeth in. I got out of work. Who gives a shit? I want to show you something neat. Now, this is my Pulse. Those are good speakers. But that's a blown one. I got, those are up here and they're rated at 400 watts. Those, you know, they're $24 speakers. Here's the JBLs. They're about $60 speakers. But I got them on sale because of this Christmas Hoosie Gal stuff for, I think, $43 a pair. They're rated at 220. Those are rated at 400. JBL unboxing. Actually, the cover that it comes with isn't labeled with the name on or nothing, which is kind of depressing. But, you know, that's the way it is. But they are there, and they're solid, and they actually came wrapped in this little plastic foam stuff. And they come with a spacer if you need under or above clearance for where you're mounting them in your deck of your vehicle or doors or whatever, like normal people do, not like me. Now here's one little interesting thing really quick about these JBLs I never noticed before. I pulled them out of the box. See them little wires right there that are running back through in the back of the magnet under the cover? What those run are those two speakers, that mid-range and that little tweeter right there. Okay, I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I want to show you something neat. Right there's the little solid state tweeter, and it is a freaking some kind of carbon paper joined up mid-range. This one has, you know, it's basically a freaking aluminum little horn and another aluminum piezo horn. And but look, you see those wires right there? When this moves, that's how the wiring through the speakers, these speakers, this runs to the voice coil. They are running through the voice coil and then out of the voice coil back up to these. Okay? So right away, that's taking some horsepower away from the horsepower that goes to the mid-range and the tweeter, and they're all ran in series. I don't know how these are. I ain't tearing them apart. But right there, you know, they're running flexible wire through the front. All right, and here's where the, you know, I can't think of the name of that. The voice coil's down inside. That's what matters. But yeah, there you go. There's the wires. That's the old school, man. It works great. But anything that moves, and they're braided, you know, anything that moves is basically a chance to, when them wires are flexing, can cause a little distortion. Now these wires here, if you want to see something neat, they are running somehow through the back and then through the pole inside here. Look, under the light. They're running through the pole and not through the speaker itself. They're running up through the pole where they got it mounted and they're wired direct right off the back, right here, instead of going through the front. So that theoretically should reduce any kind of distortion possible from wires flexing, and they're getting more horsepower that way because they're getting direct voltage in watts from the connectors up under here to those two, instead of having to go through basically in series or parallel, whichever these are doing that come out the old school way, which is kind of neat. And I want to show something real quick if I can do this. I got to change hands. There's a guy on Amazon that these speakers had awesome reviews for the price, okay, these JBLs. And these had awesome reviews too, and I can't complain except one got spiked and hit when that other amp was taking a dump, and then I got a brand new set, super cheap, from some off-brand dudes on eBay, and one was DOA. Look, dead on the water, you know. DOA's dead. Yeah, dead on arrival. Yeah, whatever, dead on water, I call it. But yeah, it'd be DOW, wouldn't it? Whatever the fuck, you know what I mean. Dead on arrival because it got bashed. That one's dead. But the other one I'm using up there. Luckily, I only need one. Yeah. And I'm going to play with this one and find out what's wrong with it. But the only one bad review I saw on Amazon was a guy that said his factory speakers in his Chevrolet sounded better than these JBLs. Well, then put your Chevrolet back ones in. And his only big bitch was they got really small magnets Okay, there's the cheap ones, and they handle 400 watts. But yeah, that's the bigger the magnet, the more watts it'll take. Bullshit. The bigger the wire through the voice coil is, the more watts it'll take. The magnet just reduces deflection of your voice coil through that web and stuff like that, which it has one in there too. But the light ain't shining right. But I want to show you something here. Now, I am not manipulating this. Yeah, the JBL's got half the size of a magnet. Now, look, and then I'll explain. Watch till this paper clip I'm going to bring in here. I'm not moving it. It's hanging out of my hand. All right. You see how close I get before she pulls? All right, I'm going to show you that again. Now watch the JBL. I'm just going to try to get it straight. There. Oh, pull it right out of my hand from out here, right? You know, look at the pull that baby's got. You see that moving? Try to get closer. You see that moving already from here? All the way out here, it's moving that. This one, I got to get right up to it. You know why? Mr. Zipperhead that bought these JBLs is a fucking moron. These are strontium cobalt magnets. They are cheaper, okay? These are a crossbred neodymium magnet, which has over 2.5 times the horsepower per weight and size of a freaking cobalt, alright? That's why it's got a small magnet zipper head there on Amazon, and I think I'll send a comment on that if these speakers are as good as everybody else says. But yeah, the size of the magnet anymore don't mean shit. That's basically a cobalt mixed magnet. On the back of that is a neodymium magnet. You know, a blend. If it's straight neodymium, it'd be, the voice coil wouldn't even move. It'd just sucker tight. But yeah, that's pretty neat, ain't it? It pulls that baby all the way from out here. Yeah, there she goes already. This one is, I gotta get right up there, and you know, it ain't much. This sucker will pull it right, yeah, pull the whole speaker, pull it right out of your hand. Yep, look at that. Yeah, ooh, the magnet's small. Well, that's because it's a better magnet. And everybody, sorry, I got no background noise now, so I'm just talking. Everybody at work and everybody around goes, why in the hell does Ronnie always talk so fucking loud? Basically, I'm almost deaf in the frequency hertz of people's voices. And in that frequency range, and if I have any background noise that gets in the way of that, all I feel basically through my goofy melon, I don't really hear the voice. I feel the vibration and the frequency response through my head, and that's how I tell what they're saying. So if there's background noise, I don't even realize it, and I match the background noise plus more as I talk, because I can't hear my own self actually talking really, okay? I can hear all kinds of other sounds, but this dead spot is I can't hardly hear my own voice. So that's why if I have background noise, I talk louder than shit. If I don't have background noise, which I'm trying to remember, turn down the stereo, turn down the little radio, and then I won't be like yelling and screaming. It's nothing personal. It's just the way I'm made and the way I hear, okay? But yeah, we'll see what these JBLs sound like. I'm going to put them in here shortly. But there's nothing wrong with those little $24 a pair little guys, except that was dead because the other one took a spike. I found it. Yeah, it got hit from that other amp I had that was shit. Yeah, this winter I'll play with that and figure out what's going on with it and either fix it or, well, me and my twin brother will go out and shoot it from a half mile away. That'll be neat. But yeah, that's why I talk so loud if there's anything in the background going. Like I said, I don't hear the frequency response lower than the voice and above voice very well at all. So I have to I just go above it. I can't actually tell how loud I'm talking. I can't hear my own voice. Alright? Thanks, man. I'll make a cool video this weekend. My fuel pump for my Kia showed up too. Rock Auto a day late, but yeah, I guess the ice and the crap slowed FedEx and UPS down. But we'll see how these JBLs do. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty neat. They wire them out through the back and up through the pole, so you don't got no extra resistance going against your woofer and shit, which is kind of neat. Alright, man, y'all have a good one. A little tidbit info there. I said, sorry if I talk really loud and shit at times because I don't mean to. Alright, man, have a good one. I'm not angry. It's just the way I'm built. I wasn't put together right at the factory, alright? Okay, man, y'all have a wonderful one. I will make a video over this weekend, hopefully, if I get a chance and things go well. It sounds like it's going to be good. Alright, man. Tomorrow's a new day. I'll be back. Bye.